Hello friends. As many of you have noticed, I haven't been uploading videos lately. YouTube burnout is real, especially if you have a full-time job on top of that. And I know it's been a pretty rough year for everybody. It just kind of feels like we're on this airplane with non-stop turbulence and a clown happens to be the pilot. So I've made a few revelations, let's say, about me and me as a person and what makes me me. I kind of started noticing it when we started working from home, when the coronavirus first hit. I noticed that I was having a really hard time staying focused on my work. It was great because, you know, I had an hour, 2 hours added back to my day because I wasn't stuck in Northern Virginia and DC traffic anymore. So that allowed me to make more videos, spend more time crafting, and ultimately doing my hobbies. I've had suspicions that I've had ADD or ADHD before, mostly because I can't stay focused on a movie if I'm not completely enthralled with it. But it started getting to the point where it was affecting my job, and with my fiance losing his job, I was extremely lucky to be in one of the industries which was thriving during the pandemic, which is I work for a grocery store. I do graphic design for a grocery store, and you know, that's our lifeline. He doesn't have a job now, he can't find a job, so he decided he would go back to school. And I was like, well shit, I better get my shit together. And people, I would say, were noticing my easily distracted kind of personality. You know, it's hard to see you because you're you and you don't know what's normal. And my fiance was actually watching me work from home, and you know, there's that trope where it's like squirrel, but you know, I was working outside and literally it was like squirrel or bird, or you know, just like trying to focus and just being like outside things, stimulation, like can't focus on this, everything at once coming in different directions. So yeah, it takes like so much effort to focus on something that I'm not hyper focused on. Usually what I can hyper focus on is crafts, video games, stuff that my brain will easily attach, you know, good feelings and serotonin and whatever else science goes into it. But if it's something monotonous, maybe not, I'm 100% invested in, then that's where I get into like just bad, rough territory. Basically, to me, ADHD feels like you're driving on an 8-lane highway and cars are going different ways and it's noisy and you accidentally make U-turns and you're like, oh crap, I have to go back, I have to go the other way, and sometimes you veer off onto the wrong exit and you're like, oh shit, now I'm lost, and you just have a really hard time getting to your destination. But with medicine, with medication, it's like you're on this one-track railroad and Enya is playing over the loudspeaker and you're just like, I'm going to where I want to go, and it's great. And it really has been a life changer for my career, and I'm actually enjoying work now. I'm like, you know, like totally invested in it and want to be good at it and want to get better at it, and it's just makes life more tolerable and enjoyable. Yeah, and I've just been kind of processing that, I guess. It's just like kind of giving you a new identity of like someone you kind of knew you were. Like I made a video, you can check it out here, on how I plan my life because I have such a hard time grasping time and dates and prioritizing that I have always used lists to kind of help me figure out my place in space. And, you know, I still use it every day. It's a lifesaver. I would check it out if you are like me in any way and you're just like trying to find a system that works and you're not 100% invested in digital planning. And for us, I think like ADHD people need tactile things and, you know, things you won't forget to charge, etc. And I'm just like, wow, is this what normal people feel like? Is this really, it's really that easy? Like you just do a thing and it's done. You think a thought and it's the only thought that you have. And, you know, just been taking my time fighting off the depression, the processing the events that are happening in politics, and hey, Donald Trump, why are you such a cunt? Like, vote, please vote, vote. And you know, it's not all bad. Like, ADHD is who I am. Like, makes me the unique individual that I am. People with ADHD are creative, they're funny, they're smart, they're empathetic, they can be annoying, they're loving. I've just been coming to terms with, you know, I'll never have my perfect Pinterest-worthy craft room. Like I just had to clear all this junk out just to make a presentable video, but that's okay. Like, people that can do that have the time and really the money and the brain space to do that. Like, not a lot of us have that. And no matter how you choose to craft or how you choose to express yourself, there's not like a one cookie cutter way to do it. Just as long as you get like a crumb of serotonin from it, like, just keep doing it. It doesn't have to be presentable to anyone. So anyways, I'm gonna continue to make videos, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I've been really trying to put a lot of effort into my day job, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's you know, giving me fulfillment. I mean, that's another thing with people with ADHD. We have a million crafts. We have so many hobbies. I want to experiment with different crafts too, you know, like we get kind of tired of stuff and we move on to another, and then we go back to the other, and then we bounce around. So I don't think I can really tie myself down to one thing. I want to experiment on this channel. I want to do different things, and I have so many different interests that I want to share with people. And when it comes down to it, if I'm not getting the views I want, if I'm not getting the followers or the subscriptions, so like, I'm doing it because I like doing it. I like teaching. Remember that it's 100% okay to pause and take a break, to take care of yourself, your mental health, before you take care of anything else in your life. Like, you need to give yourself that space and the time to process things that are happening in your life. And that doesn't mean like bath bombs and candles and expensive luxury items. It means like doing nothing for a whole day, staying in your PJs and laying on the couch all day, allowing yourself to be sad, allowing yourself to feel feelings, allowing yourself to move past things, allowing yourself to do nothing and just do anything that gives you any sort of happiness. There were days where I was just laying on the couch watching TikTok because it's the only thing that I wanted to do, and that's okay. We need to do those things, just get through hard times in life, like especially in these crazy times. But hopefully, I have hope that next year will be better, and I think we'll all grow from this, and hopefully America will grow from this. Take care of your physical health, your mental health, and you know, that always comes first. And that's just something I wanted to talk about because it's important to me, and I like to share my experience as a sentient being in this universe. I think every person's experience is valuable, and we can all learn from each other and take comfort in knowing that we're all different and sometimes we're the same. And yeah, tea is yummy. Also, it's okay to take medicine. Like, I hope that's not a stigma anymore. I don't know. Allow yourself to be yourself in everything that you do. If you can't bring yourself to these places and be 100% authentic, you're not going to be happy. You're going to have to leave a part of yourself somewhere, or hide it or mask it or whatever. And I think we should not have to do that anymore. So yeah, if you're going through something right now, you know, take the time for yourself and allow yourself to grow, and now is a great time to do that. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk little therapy sesh, putting my thoughts and intentions out into the world, and I hope you gain some sort of, you know, insight or comfort. Go ahead and subscribe and follow me on this journey. Hit the bell notification, because I probably won't be stressing myself to post every single week on the same day. And it's okay. I feel like this is just another chapter in my book of life, you know? And I still love crafts, and I still love YouTube. And I'm just evolving, you know? I'm just like a Pokemon. And each time I evolve, I get stronger and less cute, but you know, it's okay. Like, what Pokemon evolves and becomes a cuter version of what it was? I don't think there is a Pokemon. If you know of one, let me know. Anyways, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Do something you like doing. And I'll catch you in the next video.